All right, how's it going, second and third grade? Uh, we are going to be doing a short, fun activity, and it's about animals and habitats. So, you should have just watched Home Sweet Habitat right here on the first page of the assignment, and then you'll come to this page. And on this page, we have our activity. So, we have a great white shark, a penguin, and an American alligator. And in the video, you learned about how animals are adapted to certain habitats, and that if you take them out of that habitat, they will often struggle, and some can even die and pass away because they can't survive in that environment. And so, what you're going to be doing in this lesson is you're going to pick one of these three animals, and you're going to choose to submit a video, and you're going to tell me in one short sentence what would happen if you took your animal that you chose. For example, I'll take the American alligator. And what would happen if I took the American alligator and I removed them from their habitat and I put them in one of these other habitats? Now, alligators live down in Florida, in the South, Louisiana, a whole bunch of southern states. And so, what would happen if I were to take an alligator and instead of keeping him by water, I put him in the middle of a coniferous forest or the mountains? And so what I would say is, well, if I took the American alligator away from its water and I put him in a cold forest or a cold mountain range, he would struggle because he's a reptile that lives in and out of water. He might have a really hard time finding the water he needs at the correct temperature he needs in order to live and survive. For example, an alligator lives down in the southern part of the United States where it's often extremely hot. He's also a reptile, and so he's cold-blooded. He needs warmth from the sun to warm his body. So, would he survive in the mountains or in a coniferous forest? Probably not. And that's it. That's all you have to do for this assignment. It just gets your brains thinking about how animals who live in certain areas those are the really important places for them to live, and if you move them out of their habitats, they can really struggle. All right, students, I hope you have a great week. Yeah, we'll catch you next week for a fun animal-inspired art project.